think you should be.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, as well as Flowcoin. So shout out to, I believe it is Kevib Mitnick. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I will post it on the screen. So shout out to you. Thank you for posting your top altcoin to view. And the coin is Florian coin, or short Flowcoin. So those are the coins we're going to be looking at in the episode today. So I'm going to refresh the cryptocurrency market cap just so we can get a cool view or a quick view at what exactly we are dealing with. So as you can see, Bitcoin being at a little less than $9,000, pretty much at 1%, no change in price. Ethereum at 560, Ripple 0.69, Litecoin at 170, which is nice. And then other coins are up, but we seem to have a pretty even day today. Half 50-50, some's up, some is down. Market cap $345 billion, so I believe we may be down around $4 billion since yesterday. 24-hour volume 16 billion, and a Bitcoin dominance of 43.8%, which is nice to see. Obviously, Bitcoin being the top altcoin, we'd like to see that dominance being up there. Looking at Litecoin, not sure why my graph is doing this, but when I go only on the 4-hour, it seems to like skip days. But let's just take a look. This is the daily chart of Litecoin, and you'll notice we are making good progress. I look at this, and I am very, very, very pleased with what I'm seeing. I see if we draw an Elliott wave. Let's see, right, I believe here. No, sorry, right here. We click Elliott wave triangle. Sorry, let's find it. Yeah, right here. We go. Actually, let's use a different one. Oh my God. Oh my God, bear with. Okay. So we click this, Elliott wave, where is the number? Here we go. Click here, go up 0, this becomes point A, then we go down to B, C, right around here, D, and then finishing it off at around E. Let's just make it right there so we can see. This is a perfect Elliott wave triangle, which is an indicator that we are at the end of a run. So usually with the Elliott wave, we can infer that the end is near, and we should expect a breakout or a break downwards. So to see that we are at the end, it's a very good sign. You know, we're not in this crazy consolidation, let's kind of calm ourselves down mode. Now is the moment of truth where we can find out what exactly is going to happen with Litecoin and the rest of the market. So to see us hit D and are now moving up to finish E is a very good sign. Zooming in on the 4-hour chart, not exactly sure why this jump is here. It's just recently started happening. I'm not sure why, but keep in mind, ignore this. Keep in mind we did move up and we did retest that middle moving average, which is what I said a few videos ago, that after we bounced off this, our next goal is to retest that middle moving average. Now we are looking for the green band to cross over the red band, and it is looking like we are slowly heading up, being at a 50% with the green trading flat. RSI kind of over bought on the RSI, but that is still okay. We are following this uptrend, so I'd like to see us break up. And what we are looking to see is a break above this middle moving average on the 4-hour chart, and then we're looking to break out above this line. That is the biggest test for Litecoin right now. We need to see whether or not Litecoin is able to break above that downtrend and that resistance level, because if we can, there is a like 85-90% chance that we are going up. Yes, it can pump fake, but we'll check out the rest of the market, and if everything is good and we break above here, then there is a very, very, very good chance we are going to see some nice highs. And I do think that that's what's going to happen, because I'm kind of going to zoom out here on the 4-hour. You'll notice how we are setting higher lows and lower highs. You'll see higher lows right here, 1, 2, and then 3, and then lower highs 1, 2, and then 3. They just keep going lower. So eventually we're going to end up funneling into this right here, this end, and then eventually going to pop in either direction. So that is definitely something to pay attention to. I do think that we are leading up to a possible breakout, so anticipate a run. Again, if you have not bought Litecoin and you plan on waiting, if you haven't bought already, I'd say hold off. Wait for us to break above the 165 or wherever it is we're trading. Wait for us to break above this downtrend right here, this resistance level. And as soon as we break above it, then I'd recommend buying into that crypto, buying into Litecoin, and then setting a stop loss at that line. We will discuss more of that as Litecoin progresses throughout the day, the couple days. Bitcoin also looking very nice, piggybacking Litecoin, or vice versa, Litecoin is piggybacking Bitcoin. You'll notice we bottomed out at D and are coming slowly back up. You notice the the middle moving average is trading above the resistance level, which is also good news because that is an indicator that we're not going to be facing both that pressure. We're just going to be dealing with the line of resistance right now. So that is good to see. We should eventually come back up following this, most definitely, and retest that. We will face some resistance at the 9,360 level, but I think we should be able to pop above that and then retest that downtrend. So that is good news for Bitcoin too, but it does seem like Litecoin and Bitcoin are piggybacking each other. So that is nice to see that they both could, after a lot of consolidation from last year, we should break up and eventually move higher because I do think we are undervalued in both Bitcoin and Litecoin. Checking out Ethereum. Interesting chart. Seems like we did just bottom out right here. You'll see at the 450. Hit some support right here. But again, I still am bearish on Litecoin. On Ethereum. You'll see this huge resistance downwards, putting a lot of pressure on Ethereum. And I'm going to stay bearish on Ethereum until we get closer down into the end of this descending triangle. We are over sold though on Ethereum right now, which is a very nice thing to see. Because I do recommend. Actually, that's very interesting. It's nice to see that Ethereum is oversold right now. Yes, we can head farther, but that is a good price to buy. Now that you'll notice that a high right here eventually will lead to a low, and a low will eventually lead to a high. Where that high will be, we don't know. But a high at this point was let's say $900, but then a point at this, which is practically the same level, was $1,400, give or take. So you can see that's a $500 difference, and they're both at the same heights. So keep that in mind, that for this to go up here isn't based directly on price. It has to do with the amount of volume being pushed into Ethereum at once. It can shoot up to here, and you can see Ethereum go from here straight up right here to like 900. Not a huge jump, or even smaller, 800. Not a huge jump, but it will trigger the RSI to move a lot higher. But because we are oversold, it is most definitely possible and most definitely going to move up very, very, very soon. So I do anticipate Ethereum to come back up, probably retest that line of resistance. If we break through, awesome. I can see the middle moving average being an issue again, but definitely going to funnel back down into this area right here and hopefully pop up off that. So definitely pay attention to Ethereum too. These are very nice coins to look at and learn from because they are very different but yet similar triangles and patterns that we can look at and learn from. Moving on to flow. I'm on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to just go to the daily so we can get a better view. It's always good to look at the daily because it gives you a broader range and a more accurate average of the prices. Wow, so this is an interesting chart, not going to lie. Okay, so definitely some resistance here. Coming down on flow, probably something like this, more or less. I would say so. Yeah, that looks very nice. But there's also lines of support that you guys hopefully can pick up on too. There's a couple. We have one right here, which obviously it tested, and that is a very, 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 very strong line of support. But also right here, it tested, which is another very, very, very good line of support. Now, you'll notice this line is quite accurate because you can see in the past, we literally have been trading on here. So this is pretty much rock bottom for flow. Now, we did move up and did break out, which is awesome to see in Florian coin, I believe. You'll see it did set a new line of support, which we bounced off of numerous times. We can even go in and count it. So let's do that. You'll see we have 1, 2, 3 bounces, 4 bounces, 5 bounces. It reversed and acted as resistance, fell, bounced off that for support. Finally broke above. I think that's 6, 7, like 8, 9, and then 10 bounces of of support. So based on this coin, this is a very nice and very clear graph, and it's almost very easy to tell what exactly is going to happen. So basically, based on this chart, it's either it is going to get wedged in between here. It is possible for it to break upwards, and if it does, then I'd recommend buying in if we break above this black line. But honestly, I would set a buy zone literally right here for Florian coin, because this is good support. This line right here is very, 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 very strong support for Florian coin. So if it does fall, it'll probably bounce off here and pop up and continue going higher. This is a downtrend, so it is possible to funnel into here and then pop up over here. So definitely pay attention to those two areas. It's either going to funnel in here and pop up, or it's going to fall and then funnel into this corner and then pop up off that. Those are the two possible scenarios I can see Florian coin happening. So definitely pay attention to Florian coin if you're interested in purchasing and making a quick trade. It's wait for it to funnel into this corner. If it breaks above that line, buy it. Let it run up very small because there is resistance up here as well, right around here. There is more resistance. So if you were to buy it right here at that line if it pops up, and sell it when it gets closer to here. And then if it doesn't break, it'll fall lower. Buy it in this corner right here, and then wait for it to pop up, and you can sell it in either level. So that's pretty much going to sum up the video for today, guys. If you want to still enter the raffle, please read the description below. That pretty much explains all the rules. You got to like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, and then comment raffle below so that I know you want to be entered to win the Bitcoin tank top. Otherwise, leave a comment below as to what your favorite altcoin is that you'd like to see in a video, the next video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.